You may be seated. May I ask that you silence your cell phones, please? You have to ask. Two more. Dizzy yet? Barakot habaot b'shem Adonai, Evdu et Adonai b'simcha ba'u b'fana b'nana. Kodula Adonai, kitov ket le'olam chasdo. Ma'adir ahakol, yibaruk ahakol, yibarek et ba'alot habarit. Kodula Adonai, kitov ki le'olam chasdo. Blessed are you who come here under this chuppah. May these two who enter here be blessed with love and hope and joy. Make their home a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of love. Chao Jung, Matt, welcome to the sacred space of your wedding chuppah. Here, surrounded by family and friends, you pledge your love and respect for each other and devote yourselves to each other in that spirit. And to your family and friends, welcome to this festive simcha, the sacred and joyous wedding of Chao Jung Go and Matthew Zeller. We are here today in order to witness and affirm their marriage, and maybe catch a baseball game at the same time. Incidentally, warn us if there's a homer coming, we are not behind the net here. A Jewish wedding is filled with ritual moments. The first of these ritual moments we have just witnessed, Chao Jung and Matt circling each other. This can be understood as a way of building a sacred space here under the chuppah, a protective space with each other. UV protection is also very important. There are also many Hebrew prayers in the wedding ceremony. Chao Jung and Matt have chosen to rewrite the English translations of the traditional Hebrew prayers, striving to create an interpretation that holds personal meaning in today's world. Thank you to everyone who is here today. We'd like to take a moment to think of those who could not be with us here today, and to remember those who have recently passed. Irv Schloff, Lane Friedman, and Chai Ting Cheng. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Blessed is the human capacity for joy embodied in the symbol of wine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Blessed are we that have been given life, have been sustained, and have lived to see this day. We are gathered here today to share in Chao Jung and Matt's happiness as they have decided to unite their lives together in marriage. Of all human relationships, marriage is the most intimate, and because love forms its foundation, it is the most fulfilling relationship that two people can have. The potential for happiness that marriage offers is limited only by your willingness to also accept its responsibilities. The obligation that you are about to assume is a solemn and binding one. It is not to be taken lightly, but reverently and seriously. And with the full realization of the responsibility, as well as the happiness that lies ahead for both of you. As your two lives become one, your joys will be multiplied, and your sorrows will be lessened, because you share them together in love. We now come to the most important moment in the Kiddushin, the exchange of rings. Jewish law mandates that each ring be a single, unbroken band. Why unbroken? They must be whole, as your relationship is to be. But each is also a complete circle, just as each of you is a whole and complete person. You bring your unique whole selves to each other as spouses, just as these two wedding bands bring the two of you together in marriage. The wedding ring is the outward invisible sign of the inward invisible bond that unites your two hearts. Let these rings be to each of you a constant reminder of the covenant that you make here today, and let them be to all others a sign of your exclusive devotion to each other. Ring bearers, are these rings whole and unblemished? Continue. Nat, repeat after me.
With this ring, I thee wed.
accept it as a symbol
as a symbol of my love and devotion.
Okay.
I, Matthew Zelley,
take you, Children, go
take you, Chaojun Ko,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and hold,
to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer, hopefully, or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish
until death separates us.
until death separates us.
Ani Vudodi,
The Dodi Lee.
Children, repeat after me.
With this ring, I do well.
Accept it
Accept it
as a symbol of my love
symbol of my love
and devotion.
and devotion.
I, Children,
I, Children Go,
take you,
take you,
Matthew Zeller,
to Bella,
to be my wedding husband, to have and to hold from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or poorer,
for richer and poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death separates us.
until death separates us.
Ani Vudodi,
I'm the third
Vudodi. Windows. Now that the exchange of rings is complete, we turn to the ketubah. The ketubah is the traditional marriage contract of the Jewish people. Cha Jung and Matt will read to you from the ketubah.
We pledge to nurture, trust, and respect each other throughout our married life together. We shall be open and honest, understanding and accepting, loving and forgiving, and loyal to one another. We promise to work together to build a harmonious relationship of equality. We shall respect each other's uniqueness and help one another to grow to our fullest potential. Together we will comfort and support each other through life's sorrows and joys. We shall create a home filled with learning, laughter, and compassion, a home wherein we will honor each other's cherished family traditions and values. Let us join hands to help build a world filled with peace and love.
今日在彩虹下，我们携手履行这崇高的婚约。亲朋好友的出席也见证了我们给予彼此的誓言。我们立誓今生今世互相扶持，互相信任与尊敬彼此。我们承诺抛开成见，相互坦诚，包容宽恕与爱护忠诚。我们将拥护彼此的长处，并齐心迈向其无限的潜能。我们将给予对方安慰与支持，携手一同共度生活中的高低起伏。我们承诺共同营造一个和谐平等的家，一个充满欢乐、同理心且好学深思的家。在这个家，我们尊重并珍惜彼此的传统与美德，从而与世界一起创造一个充满爱与和平的未来。
We now begin the second part of the wedding ceremony, the festive nisuin, the elevation. What or who is being elevated? In ancient days, the entire Jewish community would gather, hoist the chatan, the bridegroom, and the kala, the bride, atop chairs and parade them through the town. Today, your friends and family will do the same thing during the wedding reception, and if you're very lucky, not drop you. But the nisuin also elevates the ceremony itself. The kiddushin cemented your relationship to each other through word and ritual, through the circling, the exchange of rings, and the reading of the ketubah. Some change of through the 7 blessings that follow, the nisuin connects you to the wider community around you. Cha Jung and Matt have chosen to create their own interpretations of the 7 blessings. For all of us. Jewish law and tradition tells us that those who gather for the simcha of a wedding are not immune from responsibilities. We are obligated to serve as witnesses, and to rejoice with the bride and groom. Specifically, you all get to say Amen after each of the 7 blessings that follow. Blessed are the fruits of the earth. May you be blessed to live in a world where there is food for those who are hungry, homes for those who are homeless, freedom for those who are oppressed, and peace and equality for all. Amen. Let me turn.
Blessed is the wonder of the universe and the earth. May you be inspired each day by the abundance of the natural world, by science and technology, and by art, music, and creative expression.
Amen. Akwi, Shaifan.
Blessed are people. May all people in this world find peace and happiness.
Amen.
Amen.
Harold and Dolores.
Blessed is the essence of humankind. People have the capacity for love and friendship, for generosity, kindness, and compassion. May you express these qualities freely and be blessed to receive them throughout your life.
Amen. John White.
Blessed is the joy of this gathering. May today's celebration be a symbol of all celebrations, and may you rejoice in life, family, and friends of all days.
Amen. John.
Blessed is the joy of lovers. Today we celebrate with Chow Jung and Matthew as they unite in marriage. May they always be a source of joy and happiness for each other, and may all people find and have joy in this life.
Amen. Blessed is the joy and gladness of celebration. May the sounds of joy and happiness, the voice of loving couples, the shouts of young people celebrating, and the songs of children at play be heard in all places of the world. Amen. We have almost reached the conclusion of the wedding service. But first, I have some words to share with you. Some wisdom, maybe a suggestion or two, and it's traditional for the officiant to give you a blessing. I know what you're thinking. Surely he can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. First, stop for a moment and look around you at the family and friends who have gathered here today. Savor this experience and remember it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Although I stand here as your officiant, in truth, only you can marry the other person. What we do here today merely solemnizes what you have already done, has already formed between the two of you. Your bond is a strong one. I know that it has brought you both joy. It was forged from the plains of the Dakotas, grew under the shadows of the mountains of the Rockies, and today recognized in the fair humidity of North Carolina. It has brought you to Korea, to Malaysia, and in the future, who knows? Your lives will take twists and turns, and you do not know where you're going to end up. But you will have each other. That is the promise you make to each other today. It will be easy to love each other when life brings you joy, excitement, fun. May there always be plenty of those. But you will face times of difficulty and challenge. We all do. How will you get through it? By looking into the eyes of your life partner, your spouse, and knowing that you have each other. That's the value you make to each other today. Matt, I've known you, well, about as long as you've been around. You're a passionate person. You throw yourselves into your pursuits and live life to the fullest. Chow Jung, in the time I've known you, I've seen how you can hold your own against this guy. I cannot imagine the bravery it takes to move to a new country, to learn a new language, to have to discover a new culture. You both are strong, passionate, creative people. You bring out the best in each other. So here's my blessing to you. May you find joy on the many roads you travel. May you together overcome any obstacles you meet. May you complement each other and always be there for each other. May you find joy, passion, and music. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yisharecha. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'chinecha. Yisa Adonai panar elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Amen. In a few moments, the two of you will recess from the sacred huppah for your yichud, your seclusion. Take that sacred moment in yichud to pause and reflect on what has just transpired before you rejoin your friends and family who will observe the mitzvah of rejoicing with bride and groom. May you live to see your role fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. May you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your hearts be filled with intuition, your words with insights. May songs of praise ever be on your tongues, and your visions on a straight path before you. Cha Jung and Matt, you've acted out of love, affection, and mutual respect. It is now my joy to announce to everyone that you have been husband and wife since February 5th, 2015.
Yeah.
I forgot in grade. I think it's a spring. I said that he was fighting my. So I think